Yo, if you like the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss any videos. We know that Ging'sTiesToTheDarkContinent has never been to the Dark Continent, but what if I told you that he has a lot of ties to the Dark Continent? The reason to believe that Ging has ties to the Dark Continent is because he speaks of freecs. Now, freecs is known as the guy who wrote the book mapping some of the Dark Continent. We know that he did the east side and the west side is missing. So Ging suggests that instead of the west side being incomplete, it's still being written. Now, who is freecs? freecs is, I'm gonna say, a descendant of Ging, who could possibly still be alive, to be honest. And I think the reason why Ging thinks this book is still being written is because he knows that these plants exist. He knows that this type of stuff exists where it doesn't make sense to the world, that the Hunter x Hunter world, but it makes sense to the Dark Continent world. He speaks of the Dark Continent like he knew what was in the Dark Continent, like he knew that freecs was alive, like he knew that he would make it in the Dark Continent. And I feel like he gives off this vibe that he wants to stay in the Dark Continent, because if you read the manga, you see that he's okay with staying back in the Dark Continent. And let's not get it wrong, I believe Ging, since it's, he's strong and he has this good ability, the copy abilities, I feel like he will be able to survive in the Dark Continent. Of course, we know with the Dark Continent, there's a lot of things that's going on there. There's a lot of magical beasts. There's a lot of magical plants that can do anything. There's like shits that makes electricity. There's like a lot of crazy shit. There's plagues. There's the magical beasts can be ghosts, some smoke, snakes, everything you can imagine. So with the Dark Continent, you never know what you're gonna find. You never know what you're gonna run into. You have to be careful. You have to map out and know where to go and where not to go. And I feel that Ging is gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna make sure that freecs or whoever goes to the Dark Continent comes back alive. And in the end, we're gonna find out that Ging stays in the Dark Continent. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna tell you that Ging is gonna stay in the Dark Continent when this is all over, so he can explore. This is the thing with Ging. Ging wants to explore. He wants to have everything that he doesn't have. And we know with hunters, they like to explore, and some like to get shit that they don't have. And there's a lot of things in the Dark Continent that are unspoken for, still unknown. And he wants to explore, and he wants to find these things. He wants to make moves. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think Ging is gonna stay in the Dark Continent? Do you think freecs is still alive? Do you think Korn or somebody else is gonna go to the Dark Continent? If you didn't watch my last video, I talked about Ging's death, so go watch it. I'm saying that he dies in the Dark Continent. Make sure you like it, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace, guys.